I just saw you. I thought you looked really cute. And
Oh, thank you.
I just wanted to tell you that.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Without creating that man-to-woman vibe, you will stay in the friend zone. In this video, I'll be giving you a no BS beginner guide on how to flirt. Watch until the end because the final step is my personal favorite. Step number 1 is the face shift. There's like a spot nearby. It's called 305. It's super good.
Nice.
I went there yesterday.
Really?
A face shift means you're changing your vibe. So for example, right now, if you watch me on camera, this is my YouTube vibe. This is me talking to a camera. This is me being intellectual. However, if I was talking to a girl and I was trying to be a little more flirty, then maybe my voice will change just a little bit. And maybe I'll smile a little bit more. This is my flirtatious kind of vibe. You want to lower your voice and you want to speak slower and you want to have a smirk. Some common mistakes some men might make is smiling too hard or breaking eye contact a lot or speaking really fast. The reason this is the first step is that if you don't get your vibe more flirtatious, then the next steps just won't work. A nice tip to understand if you're being flirty or not is, are you being light, open, chill, soft, or are you being rough, quick? That's not too flirty. The way this can work is you're talking to a girl and just periodically you want to just insert more of a chill phase shift vibe. You could literally be talking about anything with the girl. It doesn't really matter. But the point is you want to just show her this side of you. This actually reminds me of when my girlfriend got mad at me because she thought I was being flirty with these girls at this party. In reality, I was just communicating regularly, but I've gotten really good at this phase shift thing and I kind of like accidentally come off flirty sometimes. And now that the vibe is a little more flirtatious, the next move you want to make is the man to woman tease. Especially when I scared you.
Yeah.
You gave like a Brazilian sound. This just means that you're poking fun at the girl, which is a tease, but there's a man to woman frame behind it. Which brings us to our first move, which is in my opinion, the easiest flirty move, disqualification. Disqualification is a great move because if the girl doesn't accept the man to woman frame, she can interpret it as friendly. It's quite ambiguous by nature because disqualification essentially means that you are disqualifying the girl, whether it is to be your friend, your dance partner, etc. So let's say me and the girl are talking and she's telling me that she likes to go out. And in that moment, I tell her, oh, you go out a lot? Like, damn, we can't be friends. Like, I don't even go out like that. You could replace go out with anything, but just the idea that, oh, you do that? Like, no, we can't be friends. The easiest way to deliver this is by saying the line, we'll never get along. And the window of opportunity you're looking for is if the girl says something that contradicts something that you do. For example, she's a vegan and you're a carnivore, or she likes the sports team and you like the rival team. And in that moment, you just point that out and you say, we're never gonna get along. It creates tension. And the girl starts to think like, what does he mean get along? Like, clearly this guy is he flirting with me? And now that we're creating some tension, the next point, sneaking one past the goalie. This move gets its name because you're literally trying to sneak the intent past her before she can react. The way this works is that mid-conversation with the girl, you want to give her a direct, intentful compliment. And then you want to continue talking. You don't want to give her too much time to react. Instead, you just want to kind of slip it in there and keep going. Hence, you're sneaking one past the goalie. The reason this move is effective is that one of the biggest mistakes men make when they flirt is they put too much pressure on the girl. When you do sneaking one past the goalie, you don't put pressure on her because you're giving her the intent and you continue talking. So we could be talking about the gym and I'll be saying gym stuff, gym stuff, gym stuff, and then I'll literally just tell her, you look really cute today. And then I'm gonna continue talking. And I know some of you might think, wow, that's kind of awkward or it's kind of random. And here's the thing, yes, this is random, but guys, this is the no BS beginner guide. I don't really do this anymore. I wouldn't necessarily do this, but this is a very good starting point to flirt because you take away the pressure from the girl, you slip it in there and you continue talking. Once you take pressure away from her, you take pressure away from yourself. And now that we finally show verbal intent, let's move on to a more advanced flirtatious move, which is my personal favorite, flirting in the negative. There was this time I was on a date with this Brazilian girl. We were sitting down at this dinner thing and we were talking, we were vibing, she was saying certain things, I was saying certain things. And I remember as I'm eating, like I just remember her looking at me a certain way and I just felt energy. You ever talk to a girl and she's just giving you those eyes or she's giving you that energy, you could kind of feel it. There's tension in the air. I remember me telling her, hey, can you stop looking at me like that? I just met you, like, I don't know what you're thinking. Trust me, it hit. She started laughing right away. There's nothing more sexy than when a girl feels like she's in trouble or like she's doing something naughty or bad. And that's why flirting in the negative works so well, because there's this sexual element behind it. As opposed to just showering the girl with your compliments, flirting in the negative is so much better because you're really adding tension and you're adding polarization in the flirt. My story was one example, but another example could be just telling a girl to stop doing anything. Whether it's looking at you a certain way, whether it's playing with her hair a certain way, whether it's laughing a certain way. And here's the underlying context. The reason you want her to stop doing something is because it's kind of seducing you. That's the underlying frame. You're not telling her this, but that's the underlying frame. When you're telling a girl to stop seducing you, guess what that makes her want to do? It makes her want to seduce you more. And whenever you implement this move, it's really gonna go one or two ways. Either she will accept the frame and tell you, okay, I'll stop doing this thing. Yes, you're right, I was doing this thing. Or she's going to deny the frame and tell you, what do you mean? I wasn't doing anything. Or she's going to accept that she is doing something, but she's not gonna do it. No matter what she does, this creates a very playful and sexy dynamic. If you enjoy these flirting tips, but you wanna take it to the next level with your dating and your self-development, link in my description to work with me personally. And that's all. Have a great day. Peace.